How we doing? Hopefully you guys are enjoying your day. Today we got game number 8 in our weekly 1v1 against Vince. Obviously Vince is down pretty bad. He's down 7-1. No team update because nothing's really changed too much. So I didn't feel like we needed to really make a team update. Hopefully you guys enjoy the game. Let's get into it. Of course, I got the ball like every single week, and I hand it off to Darren McFadden in the first play of the game. This might be the longest run I've had in quite some time. Just haven't been able to really run the ball against Vince, as you can see right here. Just don't really get anything going. I'm trying to get the ball moving in the ground, but unfortunately my line has been getting their butt whooped as Vince almost gets a user sack there. Great play by Derwin James to make a play, make me drop the football. 3rd and 14, take the quick out route, get a few yards because I am going to go for it on 4th down regardless. I'm looking for this out route or maybe this crosser. I thought maybe it was, a weird cover 3 where he didn't have the purple. Had the purple. Purple lurked the life out of me. And it looks like he's going for 6 unless somebody pops up on the screen. It looks like Bo Nix will end up catching him. Great spin move. I die, and he gets tackled at the 1-yard line. Really bad play by me. Just a bad throw by the QB, and then just not a good read. Derrick Henry here. Then first 10, I was trying to make something happen on my first play back after throwing that terrible pick. Get it to Derrick Henry for a few yards. Obviously not known for a pass catcher, but gets a couple yards. And he can truck a corner. So if you get him on the outside, get him against the corner, usually gonna win. Not something you usually see with Derrick Henry, is a juke move there. I love Derrick Henry's juke for some reason. I've always liked it, even his was angry runs card. Great pressure from the D-line. 2nd and 10. Really don't have anybody open. Try to throw this pass, get picked off by Donald Parham. Really good play by Donald Parham, honestly. I made a really good read on the ball. I thought I had it. I thought I had some type of cover. I thought I had a good enough play designed. Obviously not. So not a great start for me, throwing a lot of turnovers. Get a good sack here by Justin Madden. BK, still a beast. It's been out for quite some time. Still getting sacks. Still causing havoc to Vince. Really good throw here. Obviously, I have a deep end. Makes a great play on the ball. Gets him to 3rd down. I need this stop to get some momentum because Vince, it's been all Vince pretty much this entire game. 3rd and 15. Throws it right at me. Gonna user lurk it. His player dies. Try to juke with CJ Mosley. Don't ever do that again. That's a terrible juke. We got a little lurky with CJ Mosley. Really good user so far for me. Honestly, a big upgrade from Ray Lewis. Just wasn't really feeling it with Ray. 1st and 10. Just kind of run around like a psycho. His D-line is screaming at me. I really need to make some additions to the O-line, I think. Just have nowhere to go. 2nd and 10 here. And again, I'm on the run, getting sacked by Warren Sapp. And yes, I know that I have similar players with pass rush abilities. It's just my O-line. I think my O-line's kind of getting outdated. 3rd and 21, looking for something. Have the seam. And then, of course, those zone KOs. They're a menace, absolutely a menace. Everybody has them now. So it's really hard to get the ball down the field. You need to get some type of like deep in, mid in, or whatever. Good hit here. Gets 5 on the quick pass to his running back. He did pick up Peyton Manning. I guess that is something that I didn't mention. Peyton Manning is his new QB. Really good juke here. Try to stiff arm. Not stiff arm, sorry. Try to strip with Deion Sanders. Don't get it. Gets a good gain from his tight end, it looks like. But yeah, he picked up Peyton Manning, and he does get Omaha every few plays, so I got to be careful with what I call. Great throw, but again, great knockout. Those KOs are just really deadly in certain situations. But I got to be super careful. Really good play with my knockout. Obviously, at that time of the year where everybody's going to pretty much have a crazy ability, so it's going to be kind of hard to move the ball, I think. Penalty here on me, and I still can't believe this happened. I got called for a penalty because the receiver tried to block me. He tried to block me, so I don't understand how I got called for a penalty. Is what it is. Just gonna have to eat it. Obviously, I just try not to allow any crazy things to happen. Maybe if I get another pick or fumble or something, leaving him to 3. Just still a 2-score game. Good tackle here. 3rd and 2. Trying to make the stop here. RPO action. This hasn't really had a great success running RPOs against me. He does settle for the field goal to make it 10-0. And I need to do something on offense. I just need to move the ball. I need to score some type of points into the 2nd quarter. Just to make this a 1-score game. I thought I had this over the top, but Donald Parham again played a really good zone. I don't know how he played both streaks, but he did. The ball just kind of hung up there for a little bit. Give it to Devin Hester, make a few dudes miss. Almost strips me with Derwin James, but luckily I don't. Again, try to hit that seam, but finally get down the A-catch animation. Obviously, you need to A-catch those. If you don't A-catch those, they will drop them unless you have some type of ability. 1st and 10, gonna hit the tight end. A good tackle there. Luckily, I did see something light up, but it didn't actually do anything. 2nd and 1. Obviously gonna run the ball, but I didn't think I expected me to take this kind of route to get to the 1st down, but I'll absolutely take it. And 1st and 10, just gonna give it to the running back there, McFadden, put in some work, gonna get the 1st down, and hopefully we can score a touchdown to bring it within 3. At least that's the plan. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do so. rolling out with Bo Nix, and this is just bad play design by me. Immediately took off, had nobody on the left side except for that drag route. Gotta run the ball with Derrick Henry. Usually works. Unfortunately, not this play. Do get a couple of yards though. Make this third down a little easier. Was looking for A, but he ended up having a spy. Spy kind of ruined my route. And then of course he got the pressure there. So 4th and goal, I did have a decision to make. I ended up deciding just to kick the field goal, make it a touchdown game. Hopefully get a stop. That was the plan. Did we end up doing that plan? Well, we'll see. He's got a minute left in the second quarter. We do have all 3 timeouts, so we can get the ball back, and that's going to help us big time. Good old Sackaroo. 2nd and 17. Needs to pass it now. Has this in route, but luckily Deion Sanders makes a really good play on the ball. He gets mid-zone KO, so he's deep out and mid-zone. So we'll play that kind of stuff. 3rd and 17. Runs, looks like double post. Hits the running back here. I'm going to click off because I'm not afraid of clicking off. That's for sure. Get a 4th down. He's going to end up punting it, of course, not to give me field position. So I do got 1 timeout. Gonna have to drive down the field. A couple juice from Brock Bowers gets me a good amount of yardage. Obviously, we want a touchdown here, but we'll take a field goal. Look for the seam, not open. Take the drag route. 1 little juke with Justin. We get a good amount of yards. Obviously, don't get a bounce. So we do waste our last timeout. A couple seconds. Not too bad. 19, 18. Find the running back wide open. Whoop! Make a dude miss. Get out of bounds. Stop the clock at the 8-yard line. Not too many seconds left. Obviously, this ball has to go out of bounds or in the end zone. End up rolling out again. It's going to throw it away. Get 1 more play opportunity. If I get sacked, that is over with. No points for me. I think I was looking for this in route, but I just don't know what his zones were doing. End up rolling out once again and just nothing there. Just have to throw it away. Take my field goal and make it a 10-6 ball game. I just need to score touchdowns. If I score 2 touchdowns right now, I have the lead. Unfortunately, I've had to settle for field goals, and that's not really what I wanted to do. Vince does get ball, so again, we need some defense. We played some pretty good defense, only scored 10 points. Really good run defense there to allow 0 yards. He hasn't done too much rushing throughout this series, honestly. Hits the running back here. Corner just too deep to really make a play there. What? Now on 1st and 10. Still passing the rock. Has this really good running back route. Makes that dude miss, and CJ Mosley puts him in his place, but that's before he gained 20 yards. Another 1st and 10 play. I did man that guy up. Still gets a good amount of yards. Doesn't get the first though. Shrug Dion off. Which, used to that. 2nd and inch is going to hand it off. Of course, it's the right move. Gets a good amount of yards, and he's gone. Except he did fall down. I took it disrespectfully. I told him to go and score his touchdown on this play right here. Went to field goal block. Honestly, Vince, you made the wrong read. I don't know why you highballed it there of all places. Gets his touchdown. I just kind of felt like that was disrespectful. I don't know. Maybe that was just me. Obviously need to score some type of points here. If I kick a field goal, it's still a 1-score game at that point, so that's not too bad. Unfortunately, Derwin James strips me from behind, ruins all the momentum I had for that drive. So now it's really just kind of hold him to 3 and hopefully score a touchdown on my drive. I left his guy on the left side wide open. He didn't see it. Tries to take off with Peyton Manning. Keep doing that, Vince. We'll be doing good. Makes the right read here in the flat. I miss a complete hit stick. I just thought he was going to juke into me. Didn't. Good play by him. Little handoff here to Marshall Falk. Good cut. Jukes here. Good play by Dion to make the tackle. Not get juked out of his shoes. 1st and goal. Ran the RPO, but handed to Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry fights like he usually does, but this time it's going to end up costing him. Gets back down to the 10. 2nd and goal. Looking for somebody. Has that route, I guess. Gets a couple yards. No, he actually loses the yard on that play. Makes it 3rd and goal. Like I said, just trying to prevent a touchdown here. Preventing a touchdown. Just to try to stop the bleeding a little bit. Has that guy open. Peyton Manning just completely misses the throw. Luckily, so he did kick the field goal. 20-6, 3rd quarter. I just need to try to score some type of points. Gonna hit the running back once again, and once again I get stripped. And he recovers, and that pretty much ruins the game. Obviously, I'm gonna keep trying to do what I can do. Try to get a stop, try to score. But after 2 straight fumbles, it's just not looking very good. Gets the 1st down here, but want to pass to the running back. 5 minutes left in the game. So I really need to get something happening. Need to try to get a turnover or something like that. Down 14, so turnover would be huge. Takes his dump off here. He's just playing pretty smart. Boomstick from CJ Mosley. That can be deadly. He could possibly fumble. Hands it to Marshall Falk here. Tries to juke inside. Gets down at the 1. Does get the 1st and goal. And of course, you're just going to hand it to Derrick Henry when you're at the 1-yard line. It usually works. So now 27-6. Just trying to make the score look a little bit more presentable. I do hit McFadden here. Whoop! Make that guy miss. And I thought I was gone. He ends up tackling me with Derwin James. I was a little scared that he was going to make me fumble again, because he's made me fumble twice now. First to go hit the seam, try to abuse Vince's user. Obviously, he gets bailed out by the deep zones. 2nd and 10, just looking for a very similar play call because I thought I had it. And then I fumble once again, and he recovers once again. Just a very unfortunate game when it came to turnovers. Did throw a couple picks myself, kicks the field goal. Nothing to show on that drive. You know, he ended up doing a couple things, getting a couple yards. 24-point game, so 3-touchdown game. If I can get 2-point conversions, do find Brock Bowers finally on this seam pass. Been looking for it all game. Finally got it. Scored a touchdown. Finally, it only took 4 quarters. Go for the 2-point conversion because of course I need it. Woo, make that guy miss, get to the corner. So that's a 16-point game. I didn't go for the onside. I like to kick it deep because I do have all 3 timeouts, so I can't get a stop. He runs Philly. This dude is not serious. I can't believe it. I do get the ball back, but not much time left. Looking for the seam shot that I scored the touchdown on earlier. He lurched me with Ted Hendricks. I knew he was going to be there, but I didn't really have anything else to do. I needed to score a touchdown fast, as you can see with the time. So that's how the game went. Obviously, not the way I wanted it to go. Here's Bo Nix's stat line through the 3 interceptions. Very similar stat line for both of us. I threw for a lot more yards, but obviously I had the ball a lot more with all the turnovers. I had to kind of push the pace down the field. Didn't run the ball super well. Brock Bowers obviously led my team. Darren McFadden did pretty good in the receiving game. Obviously, the 2 fumbles didn't help a lot. His leading receiver was, of course, Marshall Faulk. That's to be expected in a Vince-type offense. He does that a lot. Here's the blocking. Not that it really matters too much. Bunch of sacks from dudes that you kind of expect. Warren Sapp, Matabike. Obviously, the forced fumbles. Derwin, Crow, and Matabike. Then obviously the picks I had thrown, unfortunately. But I do hope you guys enjoy. I'm looking for my revenge next week. I'll see you guys next time, and peace.
Oh boy, this shit bang. Hey, blacked out. Pulling up and everybody act out. Ops out, gas out. Run up on me, get whacked out.